Back Forward 4 is a returning 18-frame high kick that is core to Fahkumram's kit.
It's back.
It causes a crumple even on normal hit, is +6 on block,
It's
and
back.
as an extra bonus, it also armor breaks.
Holy
which
shit,
means
it's
that you cannot power crush through it.
It armor breaks, bro. You can't use power crush against it. Why? Why? What the Okay, Nemi gang, so we have a Tekken 8 Fahkumram starter guide and early look by IGN. So Namco usually gives their early access DLC to IGN and they cover these characters, do some short guides. They did the same for Clive, Heihachi, Anna and Eddie as well. So Fahkumram is next. Let's take a look at the Nightmare Incarnate. Prepare to rage.
To Tekken 8's roster is the thunderstruck Muay Thai legend Fahkumram.
Fahkumram.
A returning character that made his debut as a DLC character in Tekken 7.
Ooh.
And he is what you see.
Sorry guys, this is a very busy stage. It's a very busy stage. It reminds me of what's a baby stage in Tekken 7? The pink stage. Very, very colorful. But I do like it, but it looks too busy though.
A very lanky fighter with great range, powerful strikes, and comparatively simple inputs and execution relative to the rest of the cast. But he's
Back
a
one
returning character that made
gives
his
a
debut as
guaranteed forward 1+2. That was nerfed in Tekken 7. It used to do the same thing, but like they nerfed it. So that's back. That's a strong 14 framer, guys.
character in Tekken 7. And he is what you see. A very lanky fighter with great range, powerful strikes, and comparatively simple inputs and execution relative to the rest of the cast.
Comparatively simple execution relative to the rest of the cast. Yeah, doesn't seem very input demanding or high skill ceiling, execution heavy as he was in Tekken 7 basically.
But he's also got a couple of interesting mechanics that Bandai Namco esports manager Alex Julio was kind enough to walk me through in this early preview of the character.
Okay.
So let's take a quick look at what's new with the character, go over his best moves, punishes, and take a look at some quick combos as well in this Tekken starter guide for Fahkumram.
Okay. Alright, so just to go back a bit, the green stage looks a bit better. Honestly, I think I prefer the green color to the brownish orange color in the Pac-Man stage. This one looks less busy. Looks pretty cool actually. Pixelated. Looks pretty cool.
Punishes, and take a look at some quick combos as well in this Tekken starter guide for Fahkumram.
Online is gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy, man. Sheesh. Fahkumram. Oh, strong air tailspin.
Interesting tidbits about the character. He is, once again, mocapped by professional Muay Thai fighter and kickboxer Nadaka Yoshinari, who also happens to be the martial arts master of longtime Tekken producer Michael Murray.
Yep, we saw this in the short, the horrible Namco showcase. They talked about Fahkumram's tattoo, how it's authentic, how they did the mocap again for Tekken 8. So pretty cool stuff. They are dedicated. I'll give that to Namco because this takes a lot of effort. So W for the hard work on this character. Can't hate them. Give them flowers where the flowers are due, boys.
I was told that apparently they went into the mountains of Thailand to find a monk in a temple to draw Fahkumram's tattoos.
Oh, really?
So obviously, authenticity was a big point that the developers wanted to hit.
Yep, like I said, nice.
Gameplay-wise, before we go into his notable moves, let's quickly cover his Garuda
He
Force.
has an install. Yep, we called this in the trailer. He has an install. Another character with the goddamn install, bro. Damn.
Which is a buff gained by landing one of the following. His down forward 1-2,
Okay.
forward 1+2.
That's new.
The last hit of back 4-3-2.
Isero. Rip Bruce.
His punch parry.
Okay,
or
that's his
if you're
punch
an
parry.
E, you just have the buff automatic. When
Plus
he has
2?
this buff, Fahkumram gains a couple of new strings, including his old rage
Okay,
drive,
so -9 isn't too bad.
his punch parry, or if you're
So down
E,
forward
you just have
1, 2. That's a cancel, right? That's +2.
automatically. When he has this buff,
That's Bruce's 3-3 down forward 3-3-3-3-3. So this is given to Fak with an extension. I'm sure he might have a cancel after down forward 3+4-3, right? So that might be a strong mix-up, but -9 isn't too bad.
Fahkumram
And of course,
gains a
we
couple
did
of
see this
strings,
enhanced
including
hell
his
sweep.
old rage drive from Tekken 7. He can
Ah,
also do this when he fully
fuck.
charges either his tornado
Oh,
kick.
they just
when
gave
he has
him-
this buff, Fahkumram gains a couple of new strings, including his old Rage Drive from Tekken 7.
Ah, they just gave him his Rage Drive, bro. Oh, that's disgusting. If this shit was splats, it's raps. It's actually raps. Oh my days, bro. Shit.
He can also do this when he fully charges either his Tornado Kick or his Erupting Knee.
Wait, what? Oh, we saw this as well.
If they're blocked, he enters his Rama stance where it's time for the opponent to guess. In this stance, he can do an unsafe low, a safe mid-string that jails.
Oh my days. Oh my
+1
days.
on block mid. A slow but interruptible and blockable.
Huh?
And a throw.
Oh, okay, that's sick. That's
it's worth mentioning
sick.
as well that while these charge
He can
attacks are
cancel.
sidesteppable,
Oh my days, he can cancel. Oh.
Fahkumram can now feint and cancel them by holding forward or use a homing attack out of them and try to catch the sidestep by holding back.
Oh my days. We finna be guessing, boys.
Now let's talk about his notable normals.
Oh, just a minute.
Sir-
Okay, so basically you do not want to get hit by that charged up move, bro. Like that's +13, so whatever comes next you have to guess. So you have to interrupt, but that's going to be risky because he has a follow up to the move. If he doesn't decide to charge it, you get hit. And I don't know if it counter hits on launch, if it launches on counter hit. Like there's still some unknown factors, but from what we can tell from what we've seen so far, don't get hit by the charged up version, bro. It's actually raps. Okay, so he's talking about normals now.
Starting off with 3+4, a returning favorite. This is just a really chunky 18-frame mid.
Classic
that knocks
3+4.
down on regular hit and on counter hit stuns the opponent.
Still launches on counter hit, okay.
It tracks to the right and is safe on block at -9.
They made it safe. It's back, boys. It's back. Remember how we talked about this in my last video, that this was not a deserved nerf for Fak. This was like his signature move, his biggest poke, and it's back, bro. Like, damn, Fak is looking oh my days, bro.
443 is a new 21-frame advancing load that is +4 on hit, tracks to the right, and is -14 on block.
Forward 3? New low?
From crouch down 4.
Sorry? Forward 3 +4 on hit?
To the right and is safe on block at -9. Forward 3 is a new 21-frame advanced.
Forward 3. So wait, they took away his forward 3 homing move from. No, that was forward 4. Forward 3 was that huge kick. Yeah, that kick was pretty trash. This is a huge buff for Fak, bro. New low, -14 with forward input.
Load that is +4 on hit, tracks to the right, and is -14.
Tracks to the right. That would be a huge issue. It would be a huge mix-up with running 3, right? Because the forward input is going to be throwing people off. That's a huge buff. -14 though. As a Raven main, if you launch that shit, bro.
From crouch down forward 2 is another low hitting move, this time with
another low
that leaves him at +4
+4
and is -14.
-14 again.
On counter
Okay.
hit, it knocks down and gives you a guaranteed forward 1+2 follow-up, which is a great way to get his Garuda Force charge.
Okay, so -14. It seems characters like Jin, Raven, Eddie are gonna feast against this guy. Because -14, bro, every low -14.
Down 4 is a faster low at 14 frames that will transition into a throw if it hits his account.
Still has to be
Added
launched.
power comes
Yes,
with risk,
okay.
though, as it is launch punishable
good.
at -15 on block. Back forward 4 is a returning 18-frame high kick that is core to Fahkumram's kit.
It's back.
It causes a crumple even on normal hit, is +6 on block,
It's
and
back.
as an extra bonus, it also armor breaks.
Holy
which
shit,
means
it's
that you cannot power crush through it.
It armor breaks, bro. You can't use power crush against it. Why? What the fuck? Why?
Of course, and launch punished, but nevertheless, this is a very scary move.
Oh my days.
4 is a 25-frame axe kick that is +3 on block and +14 on counter hit, which lets you get either a free back 1 or other 14-frame follow-up. It's worth noting at this point that one of Fahkumram's weaknesses is that his attacks are generally pretty slow on startup.
Okay.
For example, most characters have a 13-frame down forward 1 as a quick mid poke after the opponent blocks a + on block move. Fahkumram's down forward 1 though is 15 frames.
15 frames down forward 1? That's a huge nerf. That is a huge enough, unless he still has his standing 3 and it's still 13 frames fast.
Keep that in mind when you're planning your pressure after this move is blocked. Forward, forward, forward 3 is a
back,
pretty standard
running
running
3.
attack that allows you to close the distance and keep the advantage even if it's
Plus
blocked.
6.
This one is plus
Woo.
6 on block, and on hit gives you a plus 15 knockdown. It's fairly linear though, and can be sidestepped both ways.
Yeah, true.
Down forward 3 is another far-reaching
Okay,
low.
classic.
This one has 20 frames of startup, is minus 1 on hit,
Minus 40?
and minus 13 on block.
Minus 13,
But
okay.
it has a fake out by pressing down forward 3-3, faking low and instead
that's
going
nice.
mid. If the second kick hits, it will knock down and guarantee a ground
That's
follow.
a sexy ass
And if it's
animation.
blocked,
Plus
it's
2.
The low hit can be sidestepped
Ooh,
with
that's a
block,
good move,
but
boys.
it
That's
has
a
fake out
good
by
move.
pressing down forward 3-3, faking low and instead going mid.
Clean
If
animation
the
as
second
well.
kick hits, it will knock down and guarantee a ground follow-up. And if it's blocked, it's plus 2. The low hit can be sidestepped both ways, while the fake out tracks to the right.
Okay.
Back 3 is a returning
Okay,
move from Tekken
back 3
7,
is
but
back,
this time
still
it's
homing.
also a heat engager.
One of his
It's a
best.
16
It's a
frame high
hit
roundhouse kick that is
engager. Ooh, high homing hit engager. Minus 7 on block. Okay.
On block at minus 7, and also will wall stun. Up forward
Dude,
2
his
is
range. The range, bro. What the fuck?
one of Fahkumram's power crushes. This one is 18 frames, high, sidesteppable in both directions, but safe on block at minus 7.
Okay.
His other power crush, forward 3+4, on the other hand, is a mid, but is slower at 22 frames of start.
Back 2, man. Why have they... Look at how they massacred my boy. Look at how they disrespect the back 2 boys. What is this now? What is this? You can't just replace Bruce like that, boys. It's not possible. Harada, Murray, don't disrespect my boy like this. Oh, my days, bro.
Up and is minus 14 on block. Next is down forward 1, which is a move that we somewhat touched upon earlier. It's on the slower side as far as down forward 1's
15
go
is a
at
huge
15
nerf.
frames, but it is only minus 3 on block. And also has 2 very notable follow-ups in down forward 1-2, which is minus 13 on block,
Okay.
but will grant a Garuda Force charge if it hits, and down forward 1-4, which is a heat engager that is safe on
Hi.
block at minus 5. Then let's quickly touch upon his heat engagers, which are forward 1+2, a 21 frame safe
Okay,
mid,
so down forward 1-4 is mid high, and down forward 1-2 is mid mid. The mid mid is minus 13, and the high the down forward 1-4 mid high is darkable, but it's a heat engager. That's like a stupid mix up. I think that's why it's 15 frames. That's so stupid, bro. Just a heat engager just like that.
that can be sidestepped in both
Okay.
directions, the aforementioned back 3, up forward 3, which is a 14 frame punishing heat engager,
Bruce.
and finally there's while standing
Up forward
1-2,
3, Bruce
which is a
Reap.
13 frame while standing punish.
Okay.
Speaking of punishes, let's go over everything Fak has from 10 frame to 23 frame punishes. At 10 frames, Fahkumram's
1-2.
options are 1-2 and 1-4. 1-4 is the better option in
It's back. It's back to +8. Oh my days, it's back. This is launch fuck, bro. So 1-4 into 3+4 is going to be the classic frame trap he had back in T7 launch. That's insane. That's insane. +8.
just about every situation. It does more damage and leaves you at +8 as opposed to +5.
Fuck.
He doesn't have an 11 frame punish, but for 12 frames, he's got 2-1,
Okay.
4-3, and 4-4.
Okay, so everything
Of the
is
three
back.
options, you're generally going to want to do 2-1 as it does the most damage and knocks down.
Still was
and
splats,
even at the
okay.
wall, it will wall stun. For 13 frame punishes, there's 3-1, which leaves you at +7 on hit. giving you
Yeah,
some
so
pretty
this is what I meant, guys. Standing 3 acted like a down forward 1 back in Tekken 7 as well. So he basically had 2 down forward 1s with his actual down forward 1. So I like that they've nerfed his like regular down forward 1 to be 15 frames fast, or at least 2 frames slower. So you actually have to use standing 3 as your check, right? Down forward 1 for mix-ups, standing 3 for your actual check. So I like that change. I like it a lot.
good options to keep your pressure going. For 14 frames, he's got 3 options.
Back 1,
which knocks
Yeah.
down and gives you a guaranteed follow-up with either forward 3 or forward 1+2, which again gives you a Garuda Force charge. Up forward 3, which is a heat engager, and back 1, which does solid damage and knocks down, but doesn't give you a follow-up.
Oh,
on
this
the
is
opponent.
back 2-1 now. It used to be forward 2-1.
It's grounded.
Okay.
All 3 of these options also wall stun.
Damn.
At 15 frames, your go-to will be
Down
down
forward
forward
2-3,
2-3,
okay.
which is his main launcher. Down forward 1-2 will give him a Garuda charge, and down forward 1-4 will be what you use if you want a heat engager. And if you block something that's super punishable, his 20 frame Punisher is up forward 4, which is his hop kick.
Okay,
on the wall standing front
okay.
at 11 frames, he's got wall standing 4, which does 20 damage and leaves you at
standing
+5.
1-2, still there.
For 13
yeah.
frames, there's wall standing 1-2, which is a heat engager and wall stuns. For 14 frames, you've got wall standing 2-4, which can also wall stun, or
this is
without
new.
a wall, knock down and guarantees a forward
14 frames fast.
And
Shit.
finally, for 15 frames, there's wall standing 3, which is your traditional launch Punisher from.
Oh, they changed the animation. Dude, I liked his old standing 3 though. I think it was better looking, but this looks sick as well.
Standing. Now, as always, let's put this all together for a little showcase with some.
Okay, so punishment, he looks insane, right? 14, 13. Outstanding looks sick. He has a new 14 frame Punisher as well, although he didn't really need it because his 13 framer was still cracked. So he looks good, guys. He looks mad.
Started with the character.
Combos, boys. Who doesn't love some combos, right? Oh, strong air tailspin. Fuck. P+4. Okay. I want his Hell Sweep combos, boys. Where them Hell Sweep combos? Okay. Okay. Hit, burn. Okay.
And that's Fahkumram into.
Alright. Okay, let me finish this first.
He's a hard-hitting character with great reach and some scary buttons, especially when he's got a Garuda charge. Thanks for watching, and another special thanks to Bandai Namco and Alex for taking the time to walk me through this character. For more Tekken 8, make sure to check out our other starter guides for other DLC characters like Eddie Gordo, Lydia, and Anna.
Okay, so Fahkumram first impressions after seeing some gameplay. There are a few things that have changed, right? His full crouch hell sweep seems it's gone. It's been replaced by his full crouch down forward 2, which is a new low he's received. The console, honestly, let me go back to that first. That console shit was like, bro.
This is just a really chunky 18.
Let me see. Yeah, let's watch this again, boys.
If you're in heat, you just have the buff automatically. When
The charge shit
buff,
is what scares me,
gains
bro.
a couple of new strings, including his old rage drive from Tekken 7.
Yes, bro.
He can also do this when he fully charges either his tornado kick or his erupting knee.
His tornado kick or his interrupting knee. Okay, so it starts from 3, right? So it's like 3, 4 cancel into hold 3. So Fahkumram has a string in Tekken 7 that's just like 3, 4, right? So if you mash buttons, he can hit you, and at the wall, I'm sure you get wall splat. So if you're trying to mash after this, and the Fah player has a read, it's actually wrapped. So this is going to be a scary ass mix-up because when he lands this hold, you have to guess.
Basically, if they're blocked, he enters his Rama stance where it's time for the opponent to guess.
Yep,
in this stance, he can do
plus 13. Think about that for a second. Plus 13, boys. Holy shit.
an unsafe low, a safe mid string that jails, a +1 on block mid, a slow but interruptible and blockable.
Ooh, prepare to guess for your lives, boys. Prepare to guess for your lives. So yeah, Fahkumram looks like him. We've seen back forward 4. You can't actually power crash back forward 4s. And do you know how much people rely on power crash in this game, guys? Like, we have to rely on power crash because it's a few defensive mechanics that we actually have in the game. So back forward 4 actually countering power crash is insane. That move will be toxic. You're hearing it from me first, bro. Like, it's not even fun. That move will be mad toxic. So this is insane. This is insane. However, he does have weaknesses, okay? It seems like he still doesn't really have good high crash lows, apart from him going into full crouch and doing full crouch down forward 2. Most of his lows are -14, so that's good. As a Raven main, I'm happy for that. We can launch that shit. So the weaknesses are there. We still don't know how good his sidestep is, how good his backdash is. So I can't really talk shit so far, but from what I've seen, I think the strengths outweigh the weaknesses so far, boys. It's not looking good. Prepare for nightmare run with Fahkumram. So anyway, let me not drag this video any longer. That's been Fak Boys. What do you think about the character? Let me know about him in the comment section below as usual. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to Doria that like button, fist the shit out of that like button, and subscribe if you're new. GG and take care, enemy gang.